Welcome, everyone. So today we're going to do something a little different. Instead of looking at an article or an outside source, we're actually turning the lens inward. The idea here is to take what's felt like a really chaotic professional moment and just apply some structure to it. Create a clear snapshot that helps me, and maybe more importantly, my team, understand exactly where things are at and where we're headed.
Okay, let's start right here, because this is really the heart of it all. This feeling, being disorganized, feeling like you're under a ton of pressure, that's the whole reason we're even doing this. It's that classic feeling of having way too many tabs open in your brain, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you know exactly what I'm talking about.
So to get a handle on that feeling, we're going to walk through this whole situation in 5 clear parts. We'll kick things off by looking at all the projects that are causing this pressure. Then we'll pinpoint the real challenge, the thing that's draining all the energy. After that, we'll see how what felt like a loss actually turned into a huge opportunity, refocus our priorities, and finally, look at the new confidence that came out of this whole thing.
First things first, let's get a really clear picture of why all this pressure even exists. It's not just one thing, right? It's a whole landscape of different projects all happening at the exact same time. So let's just lay them all out on the table.
So, project number 1, the big one, is Full Moon Fusion. And this is way more than just a few events. It's becoming a full-blown community platform. That means we're managing hybrid events, so in-person and online. We're launching this ambitious year-long membership, and of course leading the team to make it all happen. It's a lot.
At the exact same time, there's this really personal, creative project going on, releasing a new album. And, that comes with its own massive to-do list. Getting the cover art just right, navigating the whole submission process for Spotify and Apple Music, and planning a launch party to celebrate.
And then there's Moon Yoga. This one's different. The other projects are all about building and creating and launching. This one has become all about damage control, really. Navigating a stalled partnership, managing conflict, dealing with a contract that hasn't been fulfilled. And yeah, as you can probably guess, this one has been a huge source of stress.
And finally, looking just over the horizon, there's this incredible new opportunity. A really big, high-value technology consulting contract with a new client. This is a major step forward, but it also demands a ton of preparation and focus to make sure we absolutely nail it.
So you see all those projects? The key isn't just that there are a lot of them, it's how they're interacting. And one of them, Moon Yoga, has been acting like a massive energy vampire. To really get why, we need to talk about this idea of an open loop.
So what is an open loop? It's basically any promise or project you've started but haven't finished. And the crazy thing is, your brain just keeps it running in the background, constantly. These things quietly suck up your mental energy, even when you aren't actively thinking about them. They are the source of that nagging, low-level feeling of being disorganized.
And this is exactly how Moon Yoga became a textbook open loop. We had a signed contract, the work was supposed to get done, but it didn't. Then came a request to renegotiate the money before the original work was even finished. And the real nail in the coffin was this fundamental disagreement about using AI. And poof, everything just ground to a halt.
This question, wow, this came up during a really tense meeting, and it just perfectly sums up the dilemma, right? It frames the whole thing as a sunk cost, a total loss. It forces you into a corner. Do you keep pouring good energy after bad, or do you just cut your losses and walk away from $3,000?
But what if that's the completely wrong way to look at it? This next part is all about how we flipped the script on that idea, how we reframed that loss into a really powerful strategic investment. Honestly, this is the turning point of the whole story.
Okay, let's just state the fact. There was a direct $3,000 investment made. That's the money that was paid out to the partner to get the content for the project created. From one point of view, that's the cash that's on the line.
But then, look at this. All the experience we gained building the tech platform for Moon Yoga, working through all the bugs, figuring things out, proving the concept, that exact experience was what we needed to land this new $15,000 consultant contract.
And boom, there it is. That's the reframe that changes absolutely everything. That $3,000, it wasn't a loss. It was tuition. It was the cost of a real-world masterclass that led directly to a 5 times return on that investment. All of a sudden, the math looks totally different, doesn't it?
So with this new perspective, the path forward is suddenly so much clearer. It's not about trying to save a failing project anymore. It's about making a smart, strategic call to finally close that open loop and pour all that reclaimed energy into the things that are actually working.
This slide just makes the choice so obvious for the whole team. We're shifting our focus.
We're moving away from the draining, messy, uncertain energy of that past project and pointing it directly at the high-value, high-potential projects right in front of us. It's a total shift from playing defense to playing offense.
And to make sure this shift is real, here are the exact steps we're taking. This is all about getting rid of any ambiguity. We're going to communicate the decision clearly, hand over the tech we built, officially reframe that cost as an investment in ourselves, and, this is the most important part, redirect all that saved time and mental energy to where it truly matters.
All right, finally, let's look at what really came out of all this mess. Because it's not just about having a cleaner to-do list. It's about a fundamental upgrade in how we operate, a whole new level of capability and confidence.
You know, a coach said this to me, and it's so simple, but it just perfectly captures the entire journey we just went through. It's that feeling of going from being completely overwhelmed by chaos to actually creating structure and moving forward on purpose.
And you can see that change in a really practical way right here. The shift is from being a solo creator, just kind of winging it, making it up as you go, to becoming a leader who knows how to build systems that work, how to document processes, and how to confidently hand things off to a team. I mean, that is a huge level up.
And this quote gets to the really deep internal shift. Going through that conflict, making that tough call to walk away, it actually builds a new kind of mindset. You start to understand that a lot of the time fear is just an echo of something that already happened. It's not actually about what's happening right now. That's what resilience feels like.
So that leaves us with this final, really important idea. This whole experience proves a powerful point. Sometimes when a project goes sideways, when it feels like a total failure, it's not an ending at all. It's just the messy, uncomfortable tuition you have to pay for the real breakthrough that's waiting for you right around the corner. Thank you for listening.